Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. And this is Messi. He's cut it out. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gravenberch! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro makes the interception. He's got away. Searching passes, bullish header! And the ball's come loose here. Cannavaro gets it clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Tevez, for me, could make the all-important difference. He's a tough little competitor who doesn't take no for an answer, and he shoots...
Tries a shot!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldo with the short one. And the shot! Great ball, and he's in here. He's only too happy to take that back. Heading backwards. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Boca Juniors have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Dijk. Ball played for Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Davids. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And it's Davids. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Right, Shevchenko. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And now they can spring out of defence. Odo. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Searching pass he's played there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. Davids. Xavi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Otto. Tries to pass it through. Van Basten! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Eto'o, and this is Messi. And that is... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Va a realizar un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gravenberg. Now it's Eto'o. Boca Juniors have scored 2 quick goals here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Sanchez cuts it out. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Eder Militao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ricky Puig. Sara. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Eto'o. Oh, big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Boca Juniors certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gravenberg! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Turns and goes back. Shevchenko! Boca Juniors get their 4th corner. Ricky Puig. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, he's got space here. Now, that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce...
And Shevchenko! So, a breakthrough already. Davids does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Corinthians have a free kick. Great reaction! It's anyone's ball now. Swung over. Oh, can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Xabi Alonso receives it in a wide position. Played into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. And now the breakaway. And that's definitely not his best. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. And he's found a way past. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. And this is Messi. And this is Eto'o. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Xabi Alonso. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push it?
Goes for a shot! He scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
I'd like to draw
Neither
your
side
attention
holding
to
back
the screen
here. It
right
has
now
been
for
quite a
information
half,
on our
this.
shuttle bus
Well, it's a
service.
lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Corinthians are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. There's a sharp little ball here. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Gravenberg, so much time and takes a shot! Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the keeper has it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
The attendance for this
And
match
Dijk
was
wins the duel this time.
29,950.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Messi, and they can counter here. And this is Messi. Messi, chance, surely! Corinthians blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Corinthians are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this, and he's intervened well there. Gravenberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out to the left flank, looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. 75 minutes played. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Gravenberg threads one in, and this is Messi. He's one-on-one! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Osako. That's been cut out, well played. Osako, and here's Yamal. Fernando Torres. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And this is Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Osako really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. Tries to pass it through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. He's away! Shot! Surely! Goal! Corinthians! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Torres. Osako, and the shot! Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Eto'o. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shevchenko charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's good play. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the counter is on. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Torres! Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gravenberg. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Corinthians very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substituição.
There's the start of the second half. He's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Eto'o. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi. Now it's Torres. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Perfect placement. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, observem no telão as informações sobre nosso serviço de ônibus fretado.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Oh, important interception. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's under a lot of pressure there. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. And this is Ronaldo. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. And this is Eto'o. Khan playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Messi aims beyond the defence. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard looks to get on the end of this. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Goal! Corinthians! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Eto'o, and he's got the shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been a...
Eto'o! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have to...
And a chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Camisa 22.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Eto'o. Azar. And that has put paid to that. Gravenberg. And reclaimed it in a trice. Xavi Alonso. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Thuram has been caught there, it's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Busquets. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Look at the space. Eto'o! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Eto'o. Petit takes control of it, and he's on the move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? He's found the way. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Tries to play it through. Lovely feet. Thinks one through. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. In with the challenge. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the throw. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That has not gone well. Alonso, and here's Eto'o. Deftly away. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Hazard. That's a sharp pass. Timber. Neither side yet able to find the net. Knocks it out wide. Bale. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? He's scored! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
25 minutes is number 10. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now, can they get him away? That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Eto'o. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This might spell danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Might want to be careful there.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Floated through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely weighted ball. It's Eto'o! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And Nistelrooy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Musiala, picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar, chance here to counter. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Corinthians are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away. Substitutions taking place.
Corinthians get the ball rolling for the second period.
Corinthians are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything.
Takes a shot! Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's straight offside. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries a shot! Corinthians come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me.